to treasure hunting. I've been to Value Village this week at my local charity shop. I usually start in the dish area or the fabric area. I'm always looking for vintage fabrics, anything that I can use for, well, anything that I can repurpose. I like the old tablecloths, always looking for those, and pretty old fabrics. This lovely green gingham was very nice, just had a big stain on it. This was also a really nice piece, but it was long and narrow and it looked like it had been cut on one side, so I left that one back, but I did like the colours. It was very reminiscent of William Morris print. Pillowcases again is always a really great find. I like the quilted ones. This pink one with it like a pink lace overlay was really pretty, but it was a little expensive. I think I wanted $15 for both, so I left that one for another day. I really enjoy the floral cottons. I always pick those up when I find ones, especially with the patterns a little bit different. This tablecloth was just a delight, but there's only so many tablecloths I can take, and this one was probably, I'll leave it for somebody else. It could be somebody else's treasure. The bedding area, I like to look for the quilts, especially old quilts, but it was a little bit sparse there today, so I walked away because there wasn't a lot left. I always have a look for nice tapestry pillows and pillows that are a little bit out of the ordinary, but I was out of luck, unfortunately. It's been a long dry spell for thrift stores in Ontario. Picture frames again, I always have a quick look through the picture frames just to see what's there. There was a couple of pieces, nothing really major. Their prices are quite expensive as opposed to my local charity shop. This was a nice piece. It wasn't an old piece necessarily. I think it was just made to look old. It was nice, but I don't really need anything like that at the moment. Little guy, I almost took him home, but he's not really my scene, not that style anyway. The picture frames as well, there was a couple of nice ones. This picture frame was lovely. I like the frame and the picture. I regret putting that one back because I could have used that at a later state in the summer house, but I left it behind. There was a couple of other nice little things, but nothing major. Always check out the dishes aisle. I found a couple of nice little pieces here. I always like the blue willow and the transfer ware. I like this clock, but it really didn't fit in my kitchen. I don't have anywhere for it. I have a big clock on the wall, but this was too small, so I left that one behind. And had nothing really. This was cute, but it was part of a cake tray, so it did have a hole in it, so I left that one behind also. And then there wasn't an awful lot on the shelves today. This was a pretty little one, but I think they wanted $9 for it, and it was a little bit for one dish. Normally you expect to get at least 2 or 3 for that, and then they have to be quite special, in my personal opinion. So nothing really caught my eye. Candles are always a really great one. You can usually find really good candles that are hardly used, a fraction of the original price, because we all know candles can be quite expensive. But again, nothing really caught my eye on this occasion. Baskets again. I'm always looking for older baskets and in good condition that are big enough to use for laundry and plants, and I would really like to get rid of all my old plastic laundry baskets and replace them with quite decent either willow or wicker or whatever I can find. There wasn't a great deal today, but you're still looking. And always never forget to look in behind things, especially if something catches your eye. I always I'll be standing in one aisle and see something will catch my eye 2 aisles away, and I'll just make a beeline for it and see what it is. People will pick things up and not necessarily put them back in the right place. So keep your eyes open all the time when you're searching in different aisles, because you will find things. If you bend down and have a look, and you will find things that have been hidden away, but not necessarily in the right areas. While looking through the cups, I found this lovely jug. It was nice. It was quite heavy, but I left it behind. I have quite a few jugs at the moment, and I'm really looking for a specific jug as opposed to that one. It would have been nice. It would look great in my kitchen, but I did leave it behind because it was rather large. It was tall, and God knows I don't have tall shelf space. I always look for glasses, especially etched glass. I find that's really pretty. And then I did find another aisle. They were split up. I guess one was more decorative and one was more functional. But again, nothing really caught my eye on this occasion. These two pieces were from my local charity shops. Funny, I found one in with the picture frames and the other one I found tucked into the shoes, which was really strange. But there they were. I was having a good look and that's what I found. Everything the day I went was 50% off housewares and picture frames. So these were actually, I think they turned out they were $1. So I got them for 50 cents each. And even though Pinky and Little Boy Blue are favourites of mine, I will take those out and keep and use the picture frames. So quite pleased with that. This little find, oh my goodness, it was so cute. It is a bacon stamp. And I've never seen one before, perfect for my kitchen. It's quite heavy, and apparently they used to heat them up and you would stamp your meats, and I think a lot of I guess the abattoirs would have put their own specific stamps on them, but it was so cool, and it was $2. Yeah, bacon press, there we go, $2, and I got that for $1. So very happy with that little find. Now, this was the find of the day. I love Currier knives. You really don't see it very often here. I think you see it more where we are because we're closer to the border in Niagara area. But very, very pretty dishes, and they were all stacked together, so I just grabbed them all, and of course everyone was 50% off. They were oddly priced, very cheap on this day. I think the two little bowls were 50 cents each. It was like a soup bowl. I think that was $1. And then I got there we go, Currier knives, a couple of different pictures on them, but they're very, very pretty. I do have a couple of these already. So I was very pleased with this little find. Again, the Blue Willow, Johnson transferware will all go with my current collection. I said, a couple of the plates were Career Knives, the others were Johnson Brothers. I will put a couple of them on the wall. They're definitely more decorative, but I will use the others. I do definitely enjoy using my plates. They just look so pretty, and again, they don't necessarily have to match. They just make for a really interesting table setting. This little number was not something I usually collect. I do collect glasses that's been etched, but this was just so nice. It caught my eye and I couldn't put it down. It was $1. Again, I paid 50 cents for it. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I'm going to find something, because I couldn't walk away from that. Look at the little handles. It's so ornate, and the way the glass has been moulded. It's a very, very nice little piece. Again, I don't know where I'll put it, but I'll find somewhere. I also have a collection of really cute little egg cups that I tend to use when we have eggs, obviously, but I use at Easter as well, and if the little grandbabies come over, they enjoy them. This piece actually was a nice little basket with the handles that were made of crockery. Go with my kitchen perfectly with the blue. I have to give it a clean out, obviously. I think I'm going to put fruit in it. I might take that lining out, but I thought that was a nice piece also. So that's joined my collection. Always on the lookout for candlesticks. This wasn't a matching pair, but they were very, very nice. They very handy to have, clear, when you're setting tables that are not specific. You know, when you're mixing your decor, clear glass goes with everything. So quite lucky to find only two, but very nice pieces. Also picked up 5 little glasses. I do have another collection of 5 glasses exactly the same, just a little larger. I think they're from the 40s or 50s, and they are etched. Nicely done little pieces, fluted, and when they're set on the table, it all looks really, really charming when they're all together. And again, glass goes with everything, especially clear glass. This little sugar bowl was matching to the set. The top was fluted, the same pattern on the glasses, so I picked that up. That was $1.50, half price. And this little milk jug was also $1.50, so I grabbed that as well. Again, when just having just making tea for yourself, which is what I do, and you just need enough sugar and cream, those little things are perfect. This next piece was real heavy piece of leaded glass. I'm assuming it's a little vase, a little bud vase, but so nice. Wouldn't normally pay $5, but because it was half price, $2.50, I picked that up, and it's got a lovely clear tone to it. So there we go, that's the collection. I normally wouldn't pick up this much stuff because most of what I bought was at least 50% off. It did made a big difference to my collection on this day. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my content. Lots more hauls coming. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this one, and subscribe, really helps me out. Look forward to seeing you soon.